everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Congenital Heart Week. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the good, the bad and the ugly of having congenital heart disease. And as I've said before, this is mainly based on my personal experience with congenital heart disease. Everybody's different and everyone will experience different symptoms and signs. But at the same time, we're all part of this one big congenital heart disease umbrella. So let me start by telling you about the good parts. And I had to really think about this. Then I'm like, do you know what? The good part is I'm here. I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm having a life. I might not have the same quality of life as normal people, but let me tell you, I have a really good life. I have a great family, a great partner, and I just get up and get on with it. And I've done that for my whole life. I've never been treated any different. Obviously, you know, by keeping me cosy and making sure I don't catch coughs and colds and stuff. Yes, I get exhausted. Yes, I get completely breathless. You know, I can't walk very far. I feel dizzy. I can't breathe. It takes me ages to get my breath back. But, you know, I've learnt my own limitations and there's plenty of them that do impact on my daily life. But I have a life, so I've just got to live it to the fullest and the best that I can. And the second good thing about congenital heart disease, my congenital heart disease, is the family and friends, my partner and my support group that I have. You know, I've been very lucky to have a support group that hasn't treated me any different, that has listened to me on my limitations, and that's been there and just got on with it, because at the end of the day, we've all just got to get on with it. So it's not all doom and gloom, but there are some bad bits. And for me, the worst bit is the unpredictability of my congenital heart disease. And especially last year, having the bleeds, because no one can predict when they're going to happen. It's just part of my isomenjers. It's a side effect or symptom or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, I could go a very long time and not have another one, or I could have another one quite soon. Nobody knows. So that's really annoying. And for some people, the unpredictability would be arrhythmias. They're fine 1 minute and the next minute their heart rate's way up over 200 and they have to get to A&E and get sorted out. And that's a really bad part of it. Another bad part is the absolute exhaustion and fatigue, breathlessness, all that. And for that, you can't predict that either. So one day I could be feeling okay and have a good day, and I know I'm going to pay for this day tomorrow. The next day I've got no energy, I can't get up out of my bed. And on the days I have to really watch, and I feel really bad if I'm having a bad day and I've made plans with someone and I have to cancel them last minute. But you know, that's life, and if they are my friends and stuff, they understand, and that's all good. But it is a bad part of it. Now the ugly part is the bits that come along with a congenital heart and lung disease that you don't necessarily or aren't necessarily told. So for me, that was last year. I had the bleeds on my lungs and the strokes, and it was the hospital stays, the needles, the blood work, the bronchoscopy that I had done. For a lot of other people, it's the multiple operations and missing school and all the horrible things that come along with it. The daily, weekly blood tests to make sure your INR's in check, all that sort of stuff. And also, like, things that you just wouldn't think. So if, you know, I was to have a simple operation, say my tonsils out, they can't do it because of my congenital heart disease. It makes it a absolute, you know, dangerous operation to have. Little things like that, or if you're on warfarin and you cut yourself and you don't stop bleeding, that's just one of these little things that make it all ugly. When you get out of breath, you turn blue. When you're not out of breath, you turn blue. You know, it's these things, but you learn to live with them. I've learned to live with it. And if you don't have the good, you don't have the bad, and you don't have the ugly, what's the point? You know, it can't be good all the time. It can't be bad all the time. And in between ugly bits, well, you've just got to accept that they're part of the parcel, really. I think some people become their illness. And it is very easy to do, you know, if you have this chronic, constant illness that you feel awful all the time. You become that and you think, I can't do that, I can't do this. And for some people, you know, me, I can't walk up a hill. That's given, but that's me. I accept that. So I just think whatever hand we're dealt, we just have to play it as well as we can, develop a brilliant poker face, and yeah, just get on with it. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, if you want to know anything more about CHD, pop it in the comments below, because I will be doing a question answer before this week is out. And if you've enjoyed this, you know what you gotta do. And thanks again, guys, and I hope you're all well. Hope you have a good night. Bye.